What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Thomas. For those of you that are new here, I make videos about Onewheel. Today I am running some errands on the board and I'm taking you along with me for the ride. So enjoy. was a little frustrating, a little disappointing. I went to a cigar smoke shop to get these. I've got a couple of these really cool. Oh, I don't have them. There's in my backpack now. But I have a couple of really cool old vintage Zippo lighters that I was trying to get fixed for my wife. I bought lighter fluid for him. I went there yesterday and they were like, hey, yeah, come back tomorrow. There's a guy here that's usually pretty good with lighters. And yeah, went back today. Unfortunately, the guy that was there was not good with lighters at all. And as a result, was unable to get it fixed. So now I gotta find another spot, hopefully that can also assist with either refilling or I don't know, I guess repairing. Basically what's wrong with them is that they're pretty old. They haven't been used in a long time, and they just need some love, right? I bought some lighter fluid. They definitely need to be refilled. One of them definitely needs a wick. But the guy at the cigar store told me that if I just send it back to Zippo, they're supposed to be able to fix it for free for me. So I'm going to look into that. Maybe that'll work. And we'll see. This is New York. Sometimes it's free for all here. Sometimes it's more of the Wild Wild West than the Wild Wild West actually is. It's kind of wild.
sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Destined by the motion. Loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly, just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe up, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat, keep it on repeat. Destined by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar. All I want is satisfaction. Make a move, baby, you got nothing to lose. Give me that, give me that, give me that good reaction. Gonna make it right, little like another I can refuse. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe up, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat, keep it on repeat. Destined by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar Ooh, that sugar Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat, keep it on repeat. Destined by the motion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar, just my kind of heat. Ooh, that sugar, sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Ooh, that sugar.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming along with me for my ride. Sometimes the journey is better than the actual destination. And that was how today's ride was. Had a lot of fun going out riding. I was disappointed with the outcome, but it is what it is. So until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.